Hello, my people. So today, let's talk about something which is very important. Now, why is it that guys who are broke always fear that a rich guy will come and take his girlfriend from him? But later, when they become rich, they end up stealing others people's girlfriend. Why?
Welcome to Viks View.
So when I get to a point where the guy will feeling insecure because he believes that he can lose a girl anytime. Most of the time, if you're dating a materialistic girl, a girl that loves money, so if you see that girl with a guy that has money, you start feeling insecure and you'll not find yourself doing something stupid. So the first thing that comes to mind is let me spy on a phone, maybe a WhatsApp chat, let me clone a WhatsApp chat so that I can be going through a chat and see what's happening there. So trust me, you just go down. One day you just go there and say nonsense. Okay, what if you see a guy chiking her and at the end of the day, she's not actually interested? Or sometimes you may just see her just giving the guy a green light and all, and that causes problem. So if you see your girlfriend speaking to somebody in the street, talking to somebody, and maybe exchanging contact, everything, that become a big problem. And there's something a lady used to do. When you're dating a guy, start collecting gifts from people. Just imagine you're a lady, you don't have enough, and a guy who has money is gifting your girl something that is more than what you used to gift her. That will become a problem. You start feeling insecure. So some things like this can just actually spoil your relationship and again, as a point, the guy may start, okay, let me look for a backup plan in case this girl doesn't leave me one day and so I can have somebody I can hold on to. So this kind of insecurity spoil the relationship. So when you get to a point when this guy start having money, you have a lot of money, what happens? He starts flaunting, chasing after other ladies. Then his girlfriend starts feeling insecure and all that. And those things you hate so much that your girl was doing, you start doing with other ladies. Start dividing your attention, focusing on the ladies, buying them gifts and all that. Because now you feel you're valued, you feel, yes, I have the vibe and I have everything that other girls need. Then you find yourself doing those things you hate. Sometimes our action, the kind of things we do, we don't actually think about how it's going to affect the person who is close to us. You know, so that's life. That's life because when a guy doesn't have money, he feel very insecure, he feel unimportant. Like anything can happen. My lady can just leave me anytime. Can see a guy who's better than me. So that's just the fact there. So when the guy doesn't have money, he start misbehaving. This money, riches have an impact. It's the way he changes somebody. He can just bring out the real you, just bring out that kind of person which you are. And you find yourself doing that kind of things that you feel you can never do. And sometimes you get carried away. You don't even know you're doing those things. To when something bad happened to you, then you now have to kind of recall and say, when I was broke, I wasn't behaving like this, but now I'm behaving this way. So every time we turn out, you start giving girls attention because you have what they need. Then you now start finding yourself cheating on your girlfriend, which is there. Sometimes ladies are quite innocent in this. We just blame them for something they don't do at all. Now, this whole cycle is psychological because now when someone feels powerless for too long, the moment they get power, even a little, what happens is that they tend to misuse it. So, okay, now it's not about money, it's about your mindset, the kind of the way you think, the way you do things, and the way you perceive things. So, okay, now for example, now if you see, okay, money just exposes who you already were inside. Now, if you see this, now if you were insecure when you were broke, now there's a possibility that you become arrogant when you are rich. Yeah, because now I have everything, I have the money, so now I can, those things that made me feel insecure and made me feel less of myself. So now I can just bring out my real potential and start misbehaving. So you see yourself start doing some things that doesn't actually make sense. Now, on the other hand, so if you were a humble person when you were broke, now there's a tendency that you'll find yourself being generous when you're rich. So money have different impacts they have on different people. Sometimes everything can flip, so you cannot actually tell. So you can be generous, you can be when you're humble, you can become very arrogant when you become rich. So it's kind of sometimes everything intertwined. So that's the deal. So the fact here is that women don't just fall for it. Don't always fall for money alone. Yeah, I know. Yes, women love money anyway. They love money, and one other thing they like again is they love security. Yeah, security. So you can be financial security when you have money to provide for them. And then they like confidence. They like guys very confident. And in fact, no matter what you are, no matter if you're broke or you don't have, you have that confidence that things will be okay. You have the confidence in yourself and you don't feel less of yourself. And the women like stability. They want the man to be stable, have a stable income. So trust me, I know yes, it's quite disadvantageous to guys who don't have really have much money and all that, but it is what it is. So, but if your only source of confidence is money, then you always need more to feel enough because you always need more money to feel among, to be able to provide and to be able to do things. And that's why some guys chase validation through money and attention. So though they say when there's money in a relationship, it become very sweet. But trust me, sometimes you can have a lot of money and there'll be a lot of problems in your relationship. So, although money is very important because it makes you comfortable, it makes you to be able to do things, you'll be able to do a lot of things like go vacation, able to buy some nice things, able to provide for a lady and all that. But money alone cannot actually make a relationship stand. Somebody can be more richer than you and have good qualities and good character. Your lady will leave you alone and go after the person because ladies select. So that is one thing we need to just take into consideration. Being broke or rich doesn't define your character. Your mindset does. And if you think loyalty depends on your bank account, you never have peace. You never have peace because your bank account can go up, can come down, can go down and go down and go deeper and come up deeper and deeper. You understand? You never have peace. So that's one thing to know. And if you think respect comes only when you are rich, you never have you never have or you not feel respected when you are broke at all. So our mindset matter how we think about things. So instead of fearing that someone richer will take your girlfriend, focus on becoming a better version of yourself emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. So all right, so the broke guy fears the rich guy, and the rich guy forgets that he was once broke. So they find themselves doing nonsense and just treating ladies anyhow they like, or just collecting guys' girlfriend from them because they feel they have everything they need. So that's it. So if you enjoy this short conversation and you have something to say about this, please just pop it in the comment section and please subscribe to my channel. And like I always say, just end up saying something that touches you or something that just bothers you. So this is Viks View, this is my channel. So just subscribe to the channel so that anytime I create a video, you just be the first person to get it. All right. Thank you for watching my video to this point and see you next time.